Hey everybody, we are live tonight, and as if you noticed the logo, it's Talking Movies with Sean and Kenny tonight. So I'm Sean,
I'm Kenny.
and we're down a member. Jim is not available due to some personal issues, so hopefully he'll be joining us later. We did not kick him off the show; he just has a personal issue to deal with tonight. So hopefully he'll be coming on, and we'll get him caught up as soon as we can. Um, So tonight we are doing our overlooked gems, which are underrated, overlooked, or underseen films from any genre. We picked 10 each. I know I promised on my Instagram post that we were going to have 30 new films for you guys to possibly pick, but we cut that. Oh, Jim's here.
Jim's
Woo!
here. Boo!
Jim,
Boo!
Jim's here, but not for long.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad you came.
Yeah, that's what
okay.
she said.
How long do we got you, Jim?
Well, that's just it. Without going into too many specifics, hello everyone. I'm Jim. My wife is currently in the ER, but she is waiting for more tests and such.
Okay.
But she is also feeling incredibly whiny and clingy and wants me to come soon. Okay, that's again what she said. So what I did is I figured I was hoping to get on here before the show actually started, just to let you guys know what the situation was, and to ask you, because I didn't know how long. It could be 5 minutes, it could be the whole show. It won't be the whole show.
Yeah.
If you wanted me to just kind of like jet through my list real quick and say good evening and let you guys do your thing, or take the risk of just going with the flow and possibly getting kicked off when she calls. It's totally up to you in the audience.
Kenny, what do you think? I would say let him blow through his list.
Yeah, blow through your list, and we were going to talk about Robert Redford in the beginning.
Actually, go ahead and talk about Robert Redford first real quick, because I know I've got at least 10, 15 minutes, so it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, we were just gonna quickly. I just said what the show was going to be about, and then I did want to say that we were going to mention Robert Redford. I did advertise that as part of the show too. That we did lose Robert Redford, who passed away.
Yes.
Was it Monday?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, last Monday. And just to pay tribute to him, I wanted us to each pick 3 films of his that we thought were his best or our favorite, or however, just something that we wanted to memorialize him by. And they didn't have to be any certain films, although personally I did not pick like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid or The Sting or anything like that, just because everybody picks those. But Kenny tried to get me to pick another movie that
yeah, I remember.
And I wouldn't agree to that one, because that one's on my list. Yeah. So we could just do them. I just want to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'll start.
Okay.
So I picked All Is Lost, which is a very more modern Robert Redford film. He doesn't even have a character's name. He's called Our Man in this, and it's just about him in a boat, and he's fighting for his life.
Castaway without a volleyball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a castaway, basically fighting for his life on the high seas, and it's a tour de force performance from him. Definitely need to be seen. This is the one that I would not cross off the list, which was Natural. But I've seen this multiple times. I love this movie, and I'm famous for loving baseball movies, but not really liking baseball. This is one of those movies I could watch over and over again. He's fantastic in it. Glenn Close is great in this. Wilford Brimley, just great movie. And then my favorite of the 3, though, would be The Great Waldo Pepper. It's sealed on here because I just picked it up recently, but I've watched it over and over and over on cable, and used to see it as a kid as often as I possibly could. But first time I saw it was at the drive-in, and this has some incredible stunt work in it. It just
including
crazy.
a couple of scenes that I don't know how somebody didn't die.
Yeah, amazing stunt work.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but Susan Sarandon's in this with Margot Kidder. I want to give them a shout out, but definitely a great Robert Redford film. So those are my 3 picks for Robert Redford.
Very good, sir.
All right. My three are. I have three totally different ones.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite Robert Redford movie, and one very underrated, 1975, 3 Days of the Condor. If nothing else tells you to go out for takeout in that movie, go out for takeout. I'm telling you. So
Yep.
that's a great movie. Max von Sydow's great in that movie. It's just Cliff Robertson's a real dick. It's such a good movie in it.
Yeah.
Next one's 1972's Jeremiah Johnson. Absolutely adore that movie. That's one of Mr. Dan's favorites too. And the other one is one that caught me off guard was An Unfinished Life in 2005. Really, really good. Morgan Freeman's in it. J-Lo, who I'm not a big J-Lo fan. That it's such a great movie. His son passes away. J-Lo's was married to his son. He comes. They come, and he has a granddaughter. So it's like reconnecting with a family he never knew.
Oh, wow.
He lives in a ranch in like bumfuck Wyoming or something like that, and it's basically just him like reconnecting with his granddaughter he never knew, and the passing of his son. Great movie, very overlooked.
Yeah, I
never heard of it. That's a great.
It's called An Unfinished Life.
Nice, and that fits the tone of the show today too. Overlooked gems, because again, I never heard of that. Very good, Kenny.
Very cool.
This is why Kenny, other than being the Yam King and just raw sex appeal, he's good for digging up these movies that neither of us have ever even heard of. So
is that on Tubi?
Look at him blush.
Yeah, let me check it out while Jim's talking. I'll look it up. I own a copy of it. I was blown away by that.
That's awesome. Okay, Jim, what do you got?
I'll do my three, and then my recommendation of the week, since I won't be here the whole show, is also a Robert Redford film. So
you get four.
And the recommendation has been mentioned, and this one has also just been mentioned, because when you look up conspiracy thrillers of the 70s, 3 Days of the Condor is number one on top of the list for a reason.
Yep.
Fantastic movie. Everything Kenny said, I totally agree with. Got to shout out Faye Dunaway as well. She's also great in this movie. Love it, love it, love it. Jump forward 20 years or so. You got another spy type movie with Spy Game, directed by Tony Scott with Brad Pitt. Again, Robert Redford's awesome in this, and all he does is sit in an office and talk, but he is friggin' awesome in this movie. But my number one, without a doubt, and again, he's playing a spy, is Sneakers.
Yep.
I adore this film. This was almost my recommendation of the week, but I figured I wanted to go with the recommendation of the week to be something that's not as well known, and Sean mentioned it. My recommendation this week is The Great Waldo Pepper. One thing he didn't mention, well, two things actually. Bo Svensson, who is fantastic in this movie, okay, is his quote-unquote rival, but then buddy, and then rival, and then buddy, okay.
Yep.
But also directed by the great George Roy Hill, who also directed The Sting and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. All three films that Redford did with him are top-notch. So that's my recommendation of the week.
Well said. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, great picks.
Thank you.
Great picks.
And Dan has said that his are Jeremiah Johnson, The Natural, and Butch Cassidy. It's predictable, but hey, they're great movies.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Redford.
No.
I mean, you just can't. Even the movies of his that I don't like, I understand why people love them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I was talking to my wife, and I went on a date back in '96, and I went to see a movie with him in it. And I can't remember the name of it now. The movie was awful. It was with him and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Up Close and Personal.
Yeah.
That's the one that Ollie likes a lot. And I was like, no, Ollie, that movie sucks.
I sat through it. I didn't like the movie, but he was good, you know? So.
The Oscar nominated Up Close and Personal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Celine Dion song was nominated.
Yeah, the song. Yeah.
Okay.
It certainly wasn't for screenplay.
I was going to say. I might have to revisit that because I certainly don't remember anything about that movie being Academy Award.
Your first instinct was pretty right. Pretty dead on.
I like on my blog that I do daily, I put like the Oscar nominated movie or Emmy nominated, and people were like, this show wasn't nominated for, and I'm like, yes, it was for best directing on an Emmy show, like, you know,
Yep.
an Emmy, and they're like, oh, well, you go far down in that. I'm like, well, yeah, I do my homework, stupid.
Special guest appearance from one episode at a 24 episode season.
Yeah, or like guest appearance.
Right,
Yep.
right.
You know, it's like, well, they were attached to the show.
Yes.
Texas has his Brubaker. That's a great one.
The way we were.
The way we were. We were talking about that earlier today.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Great movie.
And my
As
wife
my
and I
dad
were
used to
talking
say,
about
Babs Streisand.
it. Babs.
Babs.
Yeah.
The Great Gatsby. Yeah, the original Great Gatsby. Well, not the original Great Gatsby, but the Great Gatsby with Redford.
The one that's less sparkly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brubaker, I really like that. That
Yeah,
movie's great.
Brubaker. I think I saw that at the drive-in. My parents used to take me some great films when I was little. I wish I was older. I could remember a hell of a lot more.
Brubaker would make a good double feature with The Last Castle.
Oh yeah, yeah. That played at my theater.
Yeah,
what was that?
That's another great one.
2001, wasn't it?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Jim. We're gonna give you the stage so you can rip through your list.
Yeah. Normally I just rattle on forever, but at least now I got a legitimate excuse.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah, me too. I picked 10 titles. I put them in alphabetical order. And I definitely ran the gamut of the what we're getting at. Okay, movies that are underrated, overlooked, never heard of, whatever. And again, some of these movies I've mentioned on here in passing, some I have never mentioned. So hopefully I'll throw a couple of curveballs. So starting in alphabetical order, we're going to start off with a animated film from 1980. I mentioned it on the thing that we did with Patrick that got cut off halfway into it. I'm talking about American Pop, directed by Ralph Bakshi. This follows 4 generations of immigrants that come into America, and you follow their journey through music. And it starts off in the 20s and ends in the 70s. And great soundtrack. There is some awesome, awesome music in this. From the back, just saying, hit music from The Doors, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Mamas and the Papas, Leonard Skinner, Pat Benatar, Lou Reed, Bob Seger, and more. So,
Air
first
Supply?
one. I'm sorry?
Air
No,
Supply?
no fucking Air Supply. Sorry.
Come on.
I said good music. So,
Sinner.
as a matter of fact, the last thing on here is the Bob Seger song "Night Moves." So the movie basically ends in the 70s. Okay.
Okay. When did that come out?
1980.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Just when Air Supply
this was an HBO movie for me when I was a little kid. Well, 13. You know.
Yeah.
Next, and I love this one, and this one definitely does not get the attention it deserves. This is from, I can't see it because I'm horrible. Okay, 2018, I think. Bad Times at the El Royale. Written and directed by Drew Goddard. This movie's got a killer cast. We're talking Jeff Bridges, Cynthia Erivo, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth, and Lewis Pullman. This was the first thing I ever saw Lewis Pullman in, and he's phenomenal. If you've never seen Bad Times at the El Royale, and you're a Tarantino fan, this is right up your alley.
Is that
you guys
Bill
ever seen
Pullman's
this?
son?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And he looks just like him, and he steals the goddamn movie. And again, I never saw him in anything before this when I saw this. And the whole time I'm like, damn, this kid looks familiar. Damn, this kid looks familiar. And then when I saw his name in the credits, I was like, holy shit. You know, it all clicked. It's, everybody. Texas is right. Everybody is phenomenal in this movie.
He said Jeff Bridges is epic in that.
Yeah. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen this one, put it on your list. It is phenomenal. Ken knows.
Ken says he loves that movie.
The next two are going to be probably the deepest cuts on the list. Okay.
All right.
This one is a Roger Corman production from 1990, starring Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, Bud Cort, Nicholas Pryor, and George Kennedy. I'm talking about Brain Dead.
Oh, wow.
This movie's phenomenal, okay? Technically, it's a horror movie. It's not. This movie's a mindfuck comedy. It's the only way I could describe it. When I left my first Instagram post about this, I put the song Crash Course in Brain Surgery.
Yeah.
That's what the hint was for this, okay? Because they've developed this kind of brain surgery, and Bill Pullman is a psychiatrist that is convinced that schizophrenia is in certain parts of your brain. And he does surgery on this guy, but then he starts becoming schizophrenic. And oh my God, this movie's great. It is so much fun. So 1990s Brain Dead, not to be confused with the Peter Jackson film, because that is also known as Brain Dead or Dead Alive. Again, this is on Scream Factory. You can get it real cheap. Okay. This one's also a deep cut. And again, I love this movie. I kind of rented this as a blind buy and was ecstatic when Family Video put it in their used bin for like $4.99 or whatever. This one's on DVD. I don't even have it on Blue, but I'm pretty sure it is on Blue. This is from 2013. It's directed by E.J. Katz, and it stars Pat Healy, Ethan Embry, David Koechner, and Sarah Paxton. And I'm talking about Cheap Thrills.
Oh, it's on Blue. I have it.
Do you? Yeah, I figured it was on Blue, but yeah, I got it on DVD. This movie's great. This movie is like, again, it's a dark comedy for the most part, but then it gets very dark, and it's so good. I don't want to get too far into it, but the gist of this is two guys that haven't seen each other since high school run into each other in a bar. They're both kind of hard times, and a married couple overhears them and invites them over for a drink, and then starts saying, "Hey, I'll give you $20 if you go over there and make a pass at that waitress. Hey, I'll give you $50 if you go over there and spit in that guy's drink. Hey, I'll give you $100 if you get kicked out of here." And the stakes keep going up and up and up and up and up, and eventually it gets very dark. But great movie.
I second that. That's a fantastic movie.
Yes. If I'm going too fast, or if anybody has any questions, let me know. Okay. This one I have mentioned.
Agrees with you.
Yeah. This one I've mentioned to you guys, and I've been on your ass since my very first appearance to watch this movie. And no, I'm not talking about The Boys in Company C. I'm talking about Deep Rising from 1998, the killer kaiju movie with Treat Williams, Famke Jensen, Kevin J. O'Connor, Wes Studi. The names go on and on and on. Digimon Hamasu, Cliff Kerr. And again, so much fun. You still there? Am I still here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to freeze a little bit, but you're there.
I'm shaking it too close to the camera. But yeah, awesome movie. Next. Everybody knows that I'm a huge Walter Hill fan. Love Walter Hill. This is one of my favorite Walter Hill movies, and to me, it's his most underrated movie, and I'm talking about Extreme Prejudice.
Nice.
From 1987. And you want to talk about casts? How about Nick Nolte, Powers Booth, Maria Conchita Alonso, Rip Torn, Michael Ironside, Clancy Brown, William Forsythe. The names go on and on with this bad boy. And this movie, again, phenomenal. Okay, if you've never seen it, cannot recommend Extreme Prejudice enough. This is on the Vestron line. You can get this real cheap. And I know Dan's a fan of that one, and I think Texas is too.
Yep, you just said definitely a great one.
Next, from director Alex Proyas, who directed The Crow and one of my favorite science fiction movies that I almost put on here, Dark City. But I figured that's not really underrated. It's just underseen, okay? Mm-hmm. But this one I think is underrated, and I ain't talking about Gods of Egypt because that movie's unwatchable, okay? I'm talking about Knowing, starring Nicolas Cage. This is a really cool movie. The final 5 minutes are ridiculous, okay? It totally screws the pooch with the last scene, okay? up until that last scene, this movie's really good. It's got some good special effects. Nicolas Cage actually plays a grounded person as opposed to a nutcase. And it's just a great movie. This is The Day After Tomorrow with brains.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it. Okay. And again, if you're unfamiliar with this, the hook on this is they dig up one of those time capsules that they bury in schools. It's been buried for 50 years, and Nicolas Cage finds these pages with all these random numbers on it, doesn't know what the hell it is, and figures it out that they're all dates for disasters that have happened since it was buried. And it basically predicts the end of the world. And
oh, wow.
This movie gets crazy. So yeah, check this one out if you haven't seen it.
I always get that one confused with Next, the other one that he did around the same time.
Much better. Much better.
Yeah.
Yes, much better. Like I said, outside of the last 5 minutes of that movie, I put it right up there with like one of the best disaster movies ever, and nobody talks about it. It's really good. Okay, this one I kind of teased on the Instagram today with my song choice of Tears in Heaven from Eric Clapton. It won Best Song for this movie from 1991. This one will rip your heart out, throw it in a blender, and hit puree. I'm talking about Rush. Starring Jason Patric, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Greg Allman, and the incredible Sam Elliott, and the incredible Sam Elliott's mustache. This movie is awesome. It's about two undercover narcotic officers who go deep undercover in the 70s trying to bust a drug dealer played by Greg Allman. And they get addicted to drugs and the wild side while they're undercover. And Sam Elliott is their commanding officer. This is a phenomenal movie. I think it contains Jason Patric's best performance.
I just remembered I did see that once back. That came out in the late 90s, didn't it?
1991.
Oh, okay.
91.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah. Eric Clapton did the music for the movie, and then his son tragically died when they were putting the finishing touches on the movie. And he wrote that song, Tears in Heaven, for his son, but they incorporated it and it became the theme song of the movie.
Gotcha.
But it's just it's a great movie. It really is. But again, it's one of those movies that just got forgotten about. Nobody talks about it. And it's just a great film.
Case in point, I forgot that I saw it until you mentioned it. And I remember watching it.
Yeah. This was on Kino. I don't know if it still is, but this is where I got it from originally. So this one, again, we're talking deep cuts on this one. This one's from 1985. This is a Scream Factory release that is unfortunately out of print now, but you might still be able to find it somewhere. I know they never released it on any kind of form over in the UK, because every time I talk about this, Stuart and Roy both go, "Oh my God, that sounds awesome." Okay. But from 1985, I'm talking about Warning Sign. This stars Sam Waterston, Kathleen Quinlan, Yaphet Kotto, Jeffrey DeMunn, Richard Dysart, the guy from the original Police Academy who was always giving Mahoney shit. Yeah, this movie is phenomenal. This is like, again, Outbreak with brains. Because, again, this is a chemical lab that protocol gets screwed up. A virus breaks out. They lock it down with quarantines. Kathleen Quinlan's trapped inside with these people that are slowly going insane. And, oh, yeah, by the end of that movie, it's crazy. So I could see where 28 Days Later probably got a lot of inspiration from that film. So Warning Sign from 1985. And this one will be the last one of my picks for the evening. And out of all of them, this one might be the most well-known as far as being a cult favorite, okay? But I had to throw a 70s movie in there somewhere. So from 1978, directed by Andrew McLagan, whoever the hell that is, okay? But starring Richard Burton, Richard Harris, Roger Moore, and Hardy Kruger, The Wild Geese.
Oh.
This movie's phenomenal. This is the Expendables before the Expendables. This is the British old age Expendables. Because these guys are all ex-soldiers that are now mercenaries that get called in by this rich guy to go deep into Africa and rescue a leader who is obviously supposed to be Mandela. Okay. But as soon as they snatch his ass, the guy who hired him decides to cut him loose because he cut a better deal somewhere else. So now they're trapped in the middle of nowhere, and
geez.
they got to fight their ways out. And oh my God, it's a great movie. It's one of those 70s action classics. I guarantee Dan's seen that one. Okay. But yeah, The Wild Geese it's not politically correct. Okay. I mean, and you've never seen Roger Moore in a role like this. He forcibly kills a guy by making him OD on heroin. I mean, eating
wow.
it. It's just, yeah. I had a buddy who was over there watching it with me when I first got the Blu-ray, and he was like, "Oh, I don't like that Roger Moore guy. You know, he's a pussy. You know, James Bond's a pussy." Then that scene came up, and he was like, "Holy shit, James Bond's a badass." Like, yeah. You know? So those are my 10 picks for my overlooked gems,
Very
gentlemen.
nice.
Cool.
So I'm unfortunately, believe me, I do not want to go. I would much rather sit here with you guys this is the highlight of my week, but duty calls. So I do need to take off, but
Gotcha.
I will catch the rest on replay because I am dying to find out what you guys picked. So I was
going to say before you go, I'm going to throw everybody's picks in a playlist on the Talking Movies channel. So we can keep these going. So awesome. I will put it Overlooked Gems playlist. I'm just going to throw them all together, but
cool.
Yeah. So they'll all be all 30 of these movies will be in the Overlooked Gems playlist. So
awesome.
See them there.
Yeah. I was pretty sure that you guys wouldn't have picked any of the ones that I picked. And again, because of the subject matter, there are so many damn movies to choose from, you know, especially when we were like open genres. So
yeah.
But yeah, guys, like I said, I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. And with that, I think I will say goodnight to everyone. So take care, everybody.
Hope everything goes well. Let us know.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted later on. And I'll post a little community post on my page later on to let people know as well. Okay?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Have a great night, everybody. Take care.
All righty. Well, I'm glad Jim could pop in and blast through his movies.
Yeah. They were very good, all different. Like, you know, like you said, I think I've only seen. I know I've seen Rush because you know I have a Jennifer Jason Leigh thing.
Yeah.
Warning Sign was just on Hamilton Book a couple months ago.
I was going to say I picked it up.
Yeah, I did too. I haven't seen it since 1985 when it came out.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it at all, but I did pick it up from Hamilton Book, and I just checked online to see if it was still there. It's gone. But yeah, I have that. I haven't seen it, but I've seen Rush. I've seen Cheap Thrills, and that's it. And I have Deep Rising because he recommended it before, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I was going to put it on the Halloween 15 this year, but I didn't pick it. So it was on the list, but it didn't get selected. So
yeah, good picks, Jim.
Yeah, good picks. Strong. All right, I guess we'll do the round robin with the two of us.
Okay.
So do you want me to start or do you want to go?
Yeah, you're Robin, so we'll
I'm also very round.
No, I beat you on the round category.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
So this one is Jim didn't pick Underseen. I included Underseen movies. This is a movie that I think has been it's been overlooked, it's been underseen, it's been underrated, and I also think it's been misunderstood. So it's kind of got all four things going for it. But it also has Sam Elliott.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Man Who Killed Hitler and the Bigfoot. And then the Bigfoot. And you know I like my Bigfoot movies.
Yes. We were just talking about you last night about the Bigfoot movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Your ears must have been bleeding.
I did watch was that on Sean's show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we were talking about that, and it was like I picked up two Bigfoot movies at Big Lots years ago, and Sean goes, "I think I got that," and I said, "No," I said Sean had recommended those. I'll pull them up because we went right to you on it, and Jim goes, "He probably has this on Blu-ray."
Yeah, I'd like to know what they are, but I'll tell you about this while you're looking it up.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So this you get this movie, you see this title, and you're like, "Oh, The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot." You're probably going to think, "Oh, this is some great action movie." It's not. It's absolutely not an action movie. And once you get past that and realize what it is, it's really more of a character study about a man. It takes place in an alternate history, whatever, but it's more of a character study about this character named Calvin Barr, who's played by Sam Elliott. And it's a story about a guy who, has done some great things, but he has to have done them in secret. And he's also, hey, Sonny, he's done them in secret, but he's also had to deal with regret his whole life. And it's almost a sad, well, it's not almost a sad, it's a very sad movie about regret. So if you go in expecting that and not expecting an action movie with the assassination of Hitler and a Bigfoot movie, you'll get a much better experience going in with your expectations, I guess, adjusted. I think people going into this saying, oh, it's a movie about a guy who kills Hitler and then the Bigfoot, and then goes, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
You go in expecting a good performance from Sam Elliott. Aidan Turner's in this. Ron Livingston's in this briefly. Larry Miller, who was a stand-up comedian that does acting every once in a while. He was in Pretty Woman, I believe.
Yeah, he's very fun, very funny guy.
Yeah, but so when it says on here it's an absolute American classic at the bottom, it is. It's just not what you think it is. So this would be my first one.
Oh, okay. All right, my first one. Oh, the two movies that we were busting on you about was Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes.
Oh yeah, I have that. I have it on DVD, but not on.
Oh, okay. And Chasing Bigfoot, The Quest for the Truth.
I've probably seen it, but I don't own it.
Okay, those were two Dollar Tree jammers back in the day, as the kids
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I got the Lost Coast Tapes or whatever it is, which is not a very good movie, but it's watchable at least.
Oh, okay.
But I think I got that at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I miss Dollar Tree's waves. All right, my first one up is a 1972 movie with Barbara Streisand and Ryan O'Neal. What's Up, Doc?
Oh yeah,
absolutely love that movie. Madeline Kahn steals the movie, and it's got one of the most underrated chase scenes that you'll ever want to see in movie history. It's a Peter Bogdanovich movie. So funny. So that's my first one. I love that movie.
I think you picked that as one of your recommended movies of the week one time.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, I love it. I just bought it a couple months ago. It came down in price on the Warner Brothers on Blu-ray. That movie's so funny. Madeline Kahn, what are you doing here? She can just make little things just so funny, Yeah. And it's just,
she's good in everything.
Yeah.
She's really good in everything. Yeah. Is she still alive? Or did she die?
No, she unfortunately passed away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
She had the cancer.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I know we don't see anything from her anymore, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah. I want to say she passed away in the 90s.
Oh, geez, was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Oh, let me look her up. I'm trying not to lean on my IMDb too much, but with my memory being what it is, I probably should.
Hell, I look up everything on IMDb if I can't find it. I do so much research every day. It's just.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 99.
99.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a really, really good one.
I saw that. That was one of those movies that I used to see on ABC. Used to show it all the time when I was a kid. It was always on regular TV.
I know HBO used to show that too. Like when they first started, it was Main Event. They always used to place that with Main Event and with
yeah,
the Barbara Streisand, because that
I
was
forgot.
like, yeah, because that song was like really huge. Remember the main event with Barbara Streisand?
I remember the movie. I don't remember the song. My
It's
mom
like,
was a huge Barbara Streisand
yeah, it's like,
fan, but
hurry, hurry, I'm in love. I gotta fight. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we don't want any copyright rolls. That's why I went into the. Da, 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 da. I
all
know.
right, that's making the
I
super cut.
Yeah, that's just. And then she gets like really high. The main event.
That vaguely sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's she put that out, right, and then she like totally mind screwed everybody with basically the same kind of song um, with Donna Summer, like the same summer.
Yeah, yeah,
And it was like, oh, the main event song. No, it's the Donna Summer song, but it's still good because it's got the same
yeah.
bouncy melody as the main event.
Mr. Dan said the Lost Coast tapes is okay, but Exist is my favorite Bigfoot movie. Yeah, Exist is pretty good. I think it's a little overhyped as far as Bigfoot movies go because everybody thinks it's great, but it's not bad. But I don't want to say I'm a Bigfoot movie connoisseur because that would be really sad. So, oh, what else is going on in here? Oh, Mike has a trivia question for us. What 1938 Howard Hawks movie inspired What's Up, Doc? Do you know the answer? Because I
Mike.
definitely do
Hey,
not.
Mike, I hope you're feeling better, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to see you're up and
miss
around.
You.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Let us know, because
let
anybody
us
in the
know.
chat know? Anybody in the chat want to take a shot at that?
Yeah. Let's play along.
Yeah. Caveman, how does Harry and the Hendersons rank as a Bigfoot film? I love Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
I don't really rank it much as a Bigfoot film, but it's a great movie.
I got into a conversation with somebody today. We were talking about Harry and the Hendersons. And I'm like, that's sort of like Alf.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the person goes, no, Alf was an alien. I'm like, well, what the fuck was Harry and the Hendersons? It was like,
it's
he wasn't chasing Lucky around, Do
you have to? Sorry, I'm having dog issues.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, Mr. Dan might have got it. Bringing Up Baby.
I'm throwing a second head here. Is that the answer, Mike?
Alien life form. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, but Caveman, Lucky was the cat.
Hey down.
Now I have to look it up since that damn Mike brought it up.
Yep. All right, I'll move on to my.
Yeah, go ahead.
Movie. All right. I don't have these in any particular order, but this I saw theatrically, and I think it did okay, but nobody really talks about it since it left theaters, and I don't hear anybody talking about it much at all. And it's probably because it's an action movie with women in the lead, and it's filled with African American actors, but it is The Woman King.
Oh, okay.
This is based on true events. Takes place in the 1820s. There was a general who was played by Viola Davis, and she's like a trainer of this warrior. It's like a troop. They're really. I can't remember the exact plot, but they protected this kingdom. And they had skills like you wouldn't believe. and they fight the slave trade. It's really, really good. We went to see it at the theater, and it's got the certified fresh.
Oh, there you go. You know it's good
right there. You know it's good, but it's really good. And I just think it kind of disappeared. I got this at a half price books for like $8 on 4K. But I think it's really underseen and really needs to be seen and appreciated. Just because it's got women and it's got great action scenes in it.
Yeah, did that come out? Did that come out around COVID time? Maybe that's why it was lost.
When did that come out? I think it was right before COVID.
Oh, okay.
Can't see the date. Maybe
2022. Victor said.
Yeah, 2022. Yep. So it was after COVID. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor said, I saw The Woman King in theaters. Very good. Some people said it wasn't historically accurate at all. As a pure work of fiction, it's really good. Yeah, it was 2022, Victor. Yeah, as far as the accuracy goes, I'm not putting any validity into the accuracy of it. I'm not saying, see it and learn, the true facts, but as a piece of entertainment, it's fantastic. So it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and by the way, Mr. Dan was right. It was bringing up Baby.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. My next one is a 1997 movie starring Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon, Out to Sea.
Oh.
This movie is absolutely hilarious. If you just want a movie just to sit and laugh, they go and play dance instructors on a cruise ship. Okay? They don't know how to dance, especially Walter Matthau. Okay? And he tries to woo Diane Cannon in it, and her mom is played by Elaine Stritch. Okay, he walks up and he's got an ascot and a tie, and he goes, "Well, hello, mother." They're the same age. And the rich guy, and I won't give too much away. You got to watch it. And he tries. Diane Cannon's and the mom is basically, they blew all their savings to go on this cruise to like get a rich guy. Okay, so they think Walter Matthau is the rich guy, and he's just as poor as they are. Okay,
right.
So she hooks up with this like sugar daddy. Okay, he was the main guy in the talking car, Kit, the old guy in Kit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he was that guy, and his name is Carswell. Okay, so Walter Matthau goes to the thing and he goes, "I'm looking for Mr. Carsmell." Mr. Carsmell. So there's so many great one-liners in there. He tells and the head like ass kisser in it is played by Data.
Brent Spiner.
Mr. Dan's got it. Brent Spiner is a great villain. Your dance house. House.
Yeah, no, not William Daniels. I looked it up, Dan. It's Edward Mulhare.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's who I thought it was too.
You will William absolutely Daniels. Laugh for an hour and a half. It's just so funny. The owner of the boat is Rue McClanahan. And wait till the dance sequence with Walter Matthau and Rue McClanahan. It's called the Brazilian Stomp. And after dancing, she goes, "I feel ravaged," and he goes, "That's what I do to women." It's so funny. We've seen that in the theaters, and oh my God, we had tears rolling down our face. It's just so funny. It's just like if you have a bad day or something, just put that on, and I'm telling you, your day will, be better.
I was thinking I saw that in the theater, but I went to see My Fellow Americans.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
Yeah, that was the one that I saw.
How they CGI their heads on the when they're riding horses.
Yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't good.
that was a bad movie. But it came out the year before, and I was thinking, oh, I saw that, but I didn't see it, so I'm going to check that out.
Please, you and Lori will. I'm telling you, will bust a gut laughing at this.
Yeah, we love Lemon and Math. We love the grumpier old men movies and all that. So
and two of the professional dancers on here is Barney Miller and Donald O'Connor, who are real dancers. In real life.
Oh yeah. That's a great pick. All right, my next pick also, and I didn't do this on purpose, but it is also certified fresh from Rotten Tomatoes.
Look at you!
Yeah, and it is also from the Dollar Tree. I picked this up at Dollar Tree. Freaks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Did you see this one?
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay, yeah, this one's kind of surprising. It's got great cast: Emile Hirsch, Bruce Dern, Grace Park, Amanda Crew. But the star is actually the little girl here. Her name is Lexi Kolker, and she is fantastic. Definitely, I haven't seen her in anything since this, but this came out in 2018, I believe. But it is a really good science fiction story. It's about a little girl who's kept in this looks like an abandoned house. It's like a really decrepit house by her dad, who's played by Emile Hirsch. And he won't let her go outside. He has to keep her in the house. And he's totally paranoid about her getting outside. And she really wants to get outside. And she does eventually get outside and meets the ice cream man, who's played by Bruce Dern. And he kind of opens her world up a little bit. And I won't say anything more than that. But it goes in places that you wouldn't expect. Even if you watch the trailer, it's hard to make sense of it, but it's a really good movie and it's unexpected for something that we used to see at the Dollar Tree all the time.
Yeah.
Dan said he hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah, give it a watch, Dan.
Give it a watch. It's a really good movie. I don't know why anybody or why it didn't really take off. I guess it was a big hit at the Toronto Film Festival, and then nothing happened. So that's my pick.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's kind of amazing how stuff just doesn't get bigger than you would think it would be,
Yeah.
But there you go. Sonny liked that.
Sonny liked it. Sonny's got good taste.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Sonny. All right. My next pick is a 2010 movie starring George Clooney. It's called The American.
Ah, yes.
I think that movie is fantastic. Very underwatched. It's good. Just a really good movie. I think that's better than Syriana that he won the Oscar for.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, I just think, and it's beautifully shot too. The villages in Italy and stuff, and plus the girl. Oh my God! Oh, good golly, yeah. She's smoking hot. But
I think it might move a little too slow for some people. I think that's why some people may not like it or may have given it I don't know, maybe they don't like it as much, and maybe that's why I got some bad word of mouth. But if you're into a slow burn type of movie and you're in the mood for it, it's really good. I watched it late night, maybe about 10 years ago, and oh man, I loved it. I watched it on cable and I went right out and bought it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time on the phone.
Yeah.
In this, he finds phone booths around the countryside that you would never think, and it's like Sean said, it is a slow burn, but man, it is well worth it. It's really good. It's got a great payoff to it.
Yep.
I wish people would check that one out.
Yeah, it's got a great setting. It's got great photography. Performance is great. Like you said, the woman that's in it is just
unbelievable.
Wow. Yeah. Just so, I can't remember her name.
Let me look it up. I should have had it. I just have the year and all that stuff. And it's
2010. Oh, Ken got it. Violante Placido.
There you go, Ken. That's my man. Yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. It's on the Netflix if you want to check it out.
Let me I'll bring her up here. She deserves to be seen.
Yes, she does.
That's not the greatest picture of her.
No.
There she is. That's again not a greatest picture of her. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that.
Welcome to Two Men Drooling.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Beautiful girl.
Yeah. No, but she's good. She's a good actress in it too. So
very
she's not
good
just all
actress.
looks, but she's really easy on the eyes. Oh, yes, thank you, Victor. Sorry, I don't mean to tread back over you, Ken, but I did mean to mention that the two guys that directed the new Final Destination movie, Freaks, was their first film. I had that on my notes here, and I completely blew over. What's his name? Zach Lipovsky and Adam Stein. Yep, they directed Final Destination: Bloodlines. So you are correct. All right, it's my turn again, huh?
Yes.
All right. Also certified fresh from Rotten Tomatoes. This is a
you turned
comedy.
me on to that one.
Yeah, this is The Big Sick with Kumail Nanjiani, Zoe Kazan, Holly Hunter, Ray Romano. This one I watched with Lori, and we both liked this a lot. And I think it's still available on Amazon Prime because it was an Amazon movie. But it's a Judd Apatow production. I don't think he directed it though. It's directed by Michael Showalter, who's also known for I think Wet Hot American Summer, I believe.
Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong.
He's like a very dry comedian.
Yeah, and it's very realistic
in terms, right? Was he
What's
part
that?
of this? He was part of the State, right?
I believe
MTV
so.
Show?
I believe so. Yeah, he was on one of those MTV comedy troupe shows, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, he was on that or one of those. But there's really great dialogue. It's got great performances from everybody involved, especially Ray Romano and Holly Hunter as the parents that Kumail Nanjiani has to sort of buddy up with. He wrote this, and it's from his personal life, really. So it's based on a true story. It's based on his life. So it's really, really good. My wife just came home, and so now the dog is really happy.
Oh, okay.
Jim just put in the chat. I'm currently listening to you guys while I'm driving to the ER. So if you start talking shit about me, I will hear it. Just kidding. Weren't his picks like really shitty?
I happen to agree with you. Wah, 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 extreme prejudice.
But yeah, The Big Sick is, if you like romantic comedies, Jim and I talk about romantic comedies and movies like this being, manipulative and stuff. This is actually a movie that will get you in the heart, and you won't feel manipulated about it. So it's a good one. Definitely check it out if you haven't already.
Yeah. All right. My next one is from the year Jim was born, 1963. And it's called The Thrill of It All.
Oh, wow.
With Doris Day and James Garner. Highly recommend this movie. If you want another one, if you want to just sit back and laugh. And it's directed by Carl Reiner. No, it's a Norman Jewison movie, but Carl Reiner is in it, and he also wrote it. You have to watch it. He's a doctor, and she's a homemaker who suddenly rises to fame doing soap commercials on live TV. So basically, every one of the live commercials is done by Carl Reiner, and it has the same premise. And each week, it's like a Western theme. It's a medical theme, and the two kids are sitting there. I bet you he punches him out like that or something. And it's the same thing, but it's the same exact script and everything, and it's just the different premises and stuff like that. It's so funny. My favorite scene is where James Garner rides into his driveway, and she's like the Ivory Soap person now. She's like on, on billboards and everything, and she gets a pool in the backyard. Well, James Garner, who's a doctor, didn't realize it. When he pulls into it, he just lands right into the pool. It is so funny, and it's like, and his car is decked out with the soap. So when you go out there, everything is just like soap, like in bubbles. So that's another one. If you want to just sit and laugh for an hour and a half, it's just so funny, and it's a really good Doris Day movie.
That's one I would not have thought to even check out, just because that's sort of out of my scope. I mean, I watch older movies all the time, but that's one that probably, with Doris Day, it probably wouldn't have entered my radar. But
yeah, we watched a lot of Doris Day movies. My mom really loved Doris Day.
Yeah.
But check it out, guys. I'm telling you, you will not go wrong. And you can get that on. It's on sale for Amazon right now. It's like, I think, $4.49 on Amazon.
Oh wow.
No plug.
No plug.
No plug. But
yeah,
I want you guys to check that movie out.
Cool. This one, my next pick, I know Patrick, who I believe is not here tonight. I know he loves this movie. And I picked it as part of my Halloween 15 last year and was surprised that a lot of people know about it, but you never hear anybody talk about it. And that's A Dark Song.
Oh, okay.
And the two people that are in this movie are Steve Oram and Catherine Walker, who are not people that are well known. It was written and directed by Liam Gavin. And this is the tagline is "Not everything can be forgiven." Basically, it's about this woman contacts this, I don't know what you'd call him. He's, I guess he's an expert in the occult. He's not like a mage or anything, but he's sort of an underground master of the occult, dark black magic, whatever. But she wants to contact her dead son because she feels things weren't closed correctly with their relationship. He passed away. And he warns her, this is serious stuff. He's not playing around. He's, she's dealing with some stuff that she really has to understand. This is a lot of weird shit. And so they go through these rituals, and it's not as simple as sitting down and getting on a Ouija board and saying, "Hey, are you there?" They have to do a lot of really intense stuff, and they do it in this abandoned house that she rents out for, I think, a year.
Wow.
And it's really intense. If talking about slow burns, this is a slow burn, but it's really intense. It's really creepy. But it's every bit as about the two people that are in this, the black magic guy and the mother, the connection that they have, the relationship they form, and the shit they have to do. It's just, yeah, Dan just said the movie is rough, but they really stick the ending though. It's a bleak movie, but it's good. This did not get a fresh from Rotten Tomatoes, but it did get 4 stars from Total Film, and somebody from Slash Film said it's a hybrid between Steven Soderbergh and James Wan. It's a utterly unique film, so definitely check it out if you're looking for something really interesting. This is not something that you'll find on the family film shelf, but it is a hard watch, but it's definitely good.
I have to check that one out.
Another Dollar Tree.
Yeah. All right. My next one is from 1996. It's called Big Night with Stanley Tucci, Tony Shalhoub, and it was written by Stanley Tucci and Tony Shalhoub, also known as Monk. And it's directed by Campbell Scott, and it's about two brothers who are running an Italian restaurant, and it's really not going well. So, and there's a restaurant across another Italian restaurant literally across the street competing against them. So it's really funny. It's not a comedy, but it has aspects of comedy, and it's a drama, but it's a romance movie too. And Tony Shalhoub's wife is in it. Minnie Driver's in it. Isabella Rossellini's in it too. I like saying that. David Letterman always used to crack me up when he had her on there.
Yep.
Isabella. But it's a really good movie, and was like one of those movies. I think that was like one of the first one I remember from like Sundance and stuff, getting like really good reviews. Didn't do that well in the theaters because it was very limited release, but it really did good on cable and especially video stores because it was everybody's staff pick. And
when did that come out?
1996.
Okay. That's what I thought.
And it was funny because both of them went to culinary school, especially Tucci. Tucci went to culinary school, and if you watch his show on CNN, Stanley Tucci's Italy, he goes in there. Being an ex-chef myself, he goes into like kitchens and stuff in Italy, and he stands up pretty good against the big boys in Italy. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a really good film, and it's a really fun film. If you like Chef, it's in that vein.
Okay.
Of Chef, but it tells more of a bigger story of like their heritage, like their Italian heritage and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I highly recommend checking that out. It's on Pluto TV if you want to check it out. It's on for free.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Hamilton book. Come to daddy.
Yeah.
Kenny buys a lot from you.
So does Sean.
So does Sean. Jim doesn't. He stinks. Sure. We can bash him. He's not here. Poor man. Poor man's
He's here. He's here in spirit and in the chat.
There's love.
All right, my next pick. I think this is a movie that would have been a big hit had COVID not happened. It came out in 2020. It's a science fiction movie. It's a creature feature. It's a romance. It's Love and Monsters.
Oh, okay.
Basically, monsters take over the world, and 7 years later, all of humanity has gone underground into these bunkers. And this kid, who's played by what's the guy's name? Dylan O'Brien. He decides that he wants to go. He's been separated from his girlfriend. She's in one bunker and he's in another. And he decides he wants to go see her. So he's got to make the trek overland from one bunker to another where all these monsters are. And he meets a guy. I don't know I can't remember what his name is, but Michael Rooker plays the guy, and he's got a dog. It's a really good movie. It's a lot of fun. It's funny. It's got a great spirit. I just think it would have been a huge hit had it come out in the summer of any other year but 2020. And I think it got kind of screwed, and it didn't get a lot of word of mouth because of the fact that it came out during the COVID year. So if you see it sitting on a shelf somewhere, or you see it available on Netflix or Tubi or whatever, it came out from Paramount. So Paramount Plus, you might look for it on streaming there. And look, it's certified fresh.
I've heard of that one, but I've never seen it.
I did not do that on purpose again, but yeah, it's really, really a lot of fun. It says it's an imaginative post-apocalyptic coming-of-age film. And it's not as predictable as you might think. So check it out, Love and Monsters.
Nice. My next one is from 2003. And this was one of those that was in Dollar Tree. And I just picked it up because I liked the actress in it. And it's called Pieces of April with Katie Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. This movie is really effing great. I'm telling you. It's about she's like a wayward daughter of Oliver Platt and Patricia Clarkson that was in The Green Mile, the wife in The Green Mile.
Mm-hmm.
And basically she's estranged from her family and they come to her house in like a really like bad, like slummy, like in New York, okay, for Thanksgiving. And this is the first time that they're meeting her boyfriend, who happens to be a black guy.
Yep.
And they are very conservative Catholics, okay, that don't like this. Well, it really has a loop with Patricia Clarkson. I won't tell you that. Just the ride up to go to Katie Holmes's house and the boyfriend trying to impress. He doesn't have a lot of money, so he goes to a Goodwill store. Yeah, Texas said it. Katie Holmes is brilliant in that. I wish this movie would have gotten a lot more love. I picked it up for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it's on like Tubi, all those streaming services now. But if you want a movie that is like really good, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, this is made like my like 3-movie crawl that I put on the night before Thanksgiving. It goes WKRP, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and Pieces of April. Pieces of April is a really beautiful movie. Really, really good movie.
I'm smiling as you talk about that because that movie played at my theater when I worked at the independent theater.
It? Okay.
Yeah. And we had a really Jim thinks it's a slasher. Texas said that, not me.
Yeah, Texas said your buddy Texas, Jim. How dare he? Good one, Texas.
Yeah, I played at my theater, and we couldn't pull people off the street to watch that movie.
Wow.
And it did terrible, and it wasn't bad. I did not get a chance to see it, unfortunately, and it did not play at the theater very long. I think it was only there for 2 weeks. But it looked great, and everybody who went in to see it came out and they loved it. And I would always talk about films to people who would come to the theater because we were so dead all the time that I had the chance to do that. Yeah, I that's one of those movies that I wish I had a chance to see because I always like to sit and watch most of the movies that played at my theater when I worked there. But yeah, I just hearing you say that and hearing you say everything about it, I just was remembering people in the theater people at the theater just singing its praises and just talking about how wonderful it was and how good she was. And I remember seeing the trailer and walking into the theater or walking in and seeing the ride. They're driving through the countryside.
Yeah.
And I would see this different parts of it. Just, yeah, brought back a lot of memories. So thank you. And I'm definitely going to have to check that out.
Yeah, please do. Cause it should be a movie that you watch at least once with your family. Cause it's really about like, it's like a real personal story, you know, and it's just, and Texas is right, man. I've never seen Katie Holmes better in anything than that movie. And if anybody's seen it's from the writer and director who did Dan in Real Life with Steve Carell and the beautiful Juliette Binoche.
Oh, okay.
So he wrote and directed that one too. So.
Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, how are you?
Stacy's throwing out her pick. Anthony Perkins, Geraldine Chaplin, Remember My Name, underrated. I don't know that I've seen that one.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
And Pretty Poison.
Wasn't that a Pretty Poison? Catch me, I'm falling. That was Pretty Poison, wasn't it? They're from Jersey.
You're in a singing mood tonight.
I'm sorry. I Fosse. You know.
Sonny says, never seen Love and Monsters, but will because it's on YouTube. Woo! All right. This is my oldest movie. Most of these movies that I've picked are all from like the late 2018s. But this one is the oldest one. This is from 1980. This is a movie that I shill every time I can, and I've probably mentioned on the show before. And if I haven't, then I'm not doing a good enough job on the show. So I need to mention it about 8 more times before we end the run of the show. But it's The Ninth Configuration, which is written and directed by William Peter Blatty. It is technically a sequel to The Exorcist, but not really. It takes place in the same universe as The Exorcist. If you remember in The Exorcist where Regan comes down and talks to the astronaut and says, "You're not going to make it."
Okay.
That astronaut, it's not played by the same guy, but that astronaut is in this movie. And he's played by Scott Wilson. But this takes place in a castle up in the Pacific Northwest that is during the Vietnam War, or the final days of the Vietnam War, sort of the mid-70s. And all these troubled soldiers, with psychiatric problems, they're all housed there. It's sort of like an asylum, and they all sort of have these issues. And to say they're really off the wall is an understatement. It's a comedy, kinda. It's a dark comedy, but it's also very dark and very brutal. Stacy Keach is in it. He plays Kane, who comes in to be the new head of this asylum. The dialogue in this is priceless. It's also really fast, and you might have to watch it more than once to catch it all. But just to give you an example, there's one patient, I can't remember which guy plays it, but Moses Gunn is in this, who was in Rollerball, which I just watched. Joe Spinell is in it. Neville Brand, sorry. Ed Flanders, Jason Miller, also from The Exorcist, and George Costanzo, and Tom Atkins is in it. Alejandro Rey. I think it's Spinell. He's putting on a production of Shakespeare for dogs.
Okay. Bark if you like it.
Yeah. It won the Golden Globe and the Saturn Award for Best Writing. It falls in between The Exorcist and The Exorcist 3 as the second installment of Blatty's trilogy of faith. It says, by turns hilarious, surreal, and darkly powerful, it's truly an unforgettable cinematic experience. Nobody ever talks about this movie. I did not know this movie. I didn't know this movie existed until I saw Tom Hanks. Oh my God. Whew. Tom Atkins at a convention. And he was talking about the making of this movie, he said, which was absolutely insane. He was telling stories about William Peter Blatty being a director, and he was very strange as a director. And he was telling all these stories, which I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was like, I've got to search this movie out. And it was only available on a shitty DVD, like 4-pack. It's now available from Scream Factory on Blu-ray. It was also Hen's Tooth, I think, put out a Blu-ray that was available for a little bit, but Scream Factory has it out now. But I have 2 copies of it. My other copy is signed by Scott Wilson. I got him to sign it before he passed away. Yeah, if I say this is probably the hardest film to recommend because it's the one that I recommend to everybody. It's the one that everybody watches and goes, what the fuck did you want to recommend that movie to me for? Because it's a hard sell. It's not an easy movie to watch, but try it anyway.
All right.
I'm done.
That sounds in. And you know what? You bring up probably a lot of people have never heard of that one because I sure didn't.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
I don't think it's streaming anywhere, but I will check.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that one before.
Yeah, it's not a movie that gets a lot of love just because it deals with a lot of
Yeah, what's the rating on that? Just to be curious. Like the IMDb, like 5 or 6 or something.
6.9.
Oh, that's a 7 movie, so that's 4-star movie right there.
Okay, Viewfinder says it's on Tubi. I kind of doubt it. But let me see. I will look it up.
You'd be surprised the movies that Tubi
It
has
is.
on there. It is?
It is.
I will definitely have to give that a watch now.
It is on Tubi. Ninth Configuration is on Tubi.
Cool. There you go for you Halloween people out there that like the spooky season movies. Check that one out.
Yeah, it's not really a horror film. It's not really scary.
Oh, okay.
It's just weird.
Yeah. Well. All right.
It's more about discussion of faith and existential stuff. It's a really heady movie, so that's why it's not light fare. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of light fare, it turns into my next movie. Nice segue there, pal.
There you go.
It's from 1996. I think everybody has seen this movie. That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Absolutely love this movie. I remember when it came out, and when I was working in the store that I was working, there was 3 songs that came out like that you heard like every hour in the store. It was Donna Lewis, "Love, I Love You Always Forever." The Friends song, "I'll Be There for You."
Yes.
And The Thing You Do. Those were, you could bank on it every hour. We actually had, when we were walking around the store, we were betting what time it would be on. And they would always change. They would always change when I was working at Caldor. They would always, they would play them like back to back. And then it was like, it's funny. This is like 30 years ago, and I still know the lineup. It was like, "Please Forgive Me" by Bryan Adams, Donna Lewis, "I Love You," Natalie Imbruglia, "Torn,"
Yep.
The Friends song, and The Thing You Do. Those were like the steady ones, and we would like literally place bets. My mind, Stacy, is a jukebox. I'm telling you, I can just pull out inane songs, So,
put it in the comments if you want me to make a video of Kenny singing from this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get like striked. We'll get X'd out. But yeah.
Is that now 4?
Yeah, I think it's 4. But I try not to sing too long for your ears, and we want people to watch the show. But That Thing You Do is a really good movie. I love how like the little nods that they do to like the Ed Sullivan Show. I like that he has Peter Scolari on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the little cameos he does in it. It's just a really good movie, and it's a shame it didn't do well until it like came out on video, and it was like one of those that like as soon as it hit video, it just blew up, and it's got a very Liv Tyler and Charlize Theron in this movie. Good golly.
Yeah. I didn't see it till it hit HBO, and I just happened to catch it one night, and I'm like, all right, I'll watch it, because I was totally not interested in it, and I think I was just too lazy to get the remote control. I said, I'll just watch it. That's how I watched Space Jam. I was like,
oh, really?
I'll watch it. And I ended up liking Space Jam, and I ended up loving That Thing You Do.
Yeah, so, it's a really great movie, and and this was another movie that was nominated for an Oscar for the song.
Yeah.
And it's a really great movie, and it's a really great movie, and it's a and this was another movie that was nominated for an Oscar for the song. by
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks wrote the song.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah, he wrote the song with the guys that were in the band. They sang on this. That was them because Steve Zahn did not know how to play the guitar when he got there, and neither did Ethan Emery. Actually, Ethan Emery, if you go back, like if you look on the YouTube, the guy who taught Ethan Emery how to play the bass guitar was Peter Scolari.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So he said, yeah, it was like because Ethan Emery said he grew up watching Bosom Buddies, and he goes, here's, Kip and Henry showing us how to play guitar, in rehearsals and stuff. And there's cool pictures of them like rehearsing, in there. But yeah.
Very cool. Stacy wants to know, is Big Night realistic?
Yes. Yes, that's like I have a problem with the Bear because nobody in the kitchen yells, "Yes, chef." Okay, it's like, where the fuck's my order? Where's that at? There. Yeah, Big Night is more realistic than the Bear, who they all stand around and then have to go into like military formation. Yes, chef. No, no, it doesn't happen like that. No, that's why I don't like the Bear, because it's just pretentious bullshit in the Bear. Sorry, that's my rant about the Bear on
okay.
FX. Because I graduated culinary school and we never had to say yes, chef or anything. It was like, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. Where the hell is it? Come on, let's go, like that, And then you get like stuff thrown at you if it was like wrong or something, like you see a flying lemon or a tomato flying at your head that you didn't get to eat up and stuff like that. So, yeah. So,
Texas wants to know if the music wasn't done by Fountains of Wayne in that thing you do.
Oh, it might have been. I seen them like, how like HBO used to run the movie and then like before, and it was basically them showing them how to play. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm pulling that up now.
You're probably right.
They probably played it, but I guess for the fingering of the guitar and stuff, for the notes and stuff, maybe that's
the basis of Fountains of Wayne penned the title song in response to a contest being held in the studio. Their song won and used the movie.
Huh. Very cool. Good to know, Texas.
Cool. Thanks, Texas.
What is an underrated 90s comedy you like? Jeez.
Wow. Well, I brought up one, Out to Sea.
Yeah.
Watch Out to Sea.
Yeah. I haven't seen that, so it can't be my pick. Underrated 90s comedy. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know if it's underrated. It's definitely underseen. And it's probably not a comedy in the sense that you're thinking of, which is like a laugh out loud comedy. But Kenny, you'll back me up on this. Mother.
Oh, yes. Yes.
With
Albert Brooks and Debbie Reynolds.
Brooks, yeah.
How Debbie Reynolds did not get an Oscar for that movie is beyond me. Not even nominated.
Yep.
God, that's criminal. Texas brought up Can't Hardly Wait. That's great. That's a
great movie. That, in the spirit of like an actual comedy, like, a comedy in the genre of like a teenage comedy, something like that. Yeah, Can't Hardly Wait is really good. I really like that one.
I like that just because Jenna Elfman was in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
that's when to her.
Man, you know what? It's a shame. She is so talented and absolutely friggin' gorgeous. But I think she's got that like Scientology thing going.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, and I think she gets the brushback from the Scientology stuff. Because if you remember, like Dharma and Greg came out, and then it was like she did one like terrible, sitcom after another one, and it's a shame, man. She just beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, Dharma and Greg was just like outstanding.
She did that movie with Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, Krippendorf's Tribe.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember her doing. And
yeah, she also did that movie with Ben Stiller, Keeping the Faith, with Ed Norton.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, like I said,
really
I don't know. She's got. I don't think she's like leading woman kind of like thing. Like the other one that I love, Kristen Johnson from Third Rock from Sally. She's always a great sidekick. Like she was like every like TV show, she's like their best, like the lead's best friend. Now she's on this show on the Netflix, Lorraine, I think, where she's like a sidekick. And she's great at it. You know, she was great with Lithgow on Third Rock. She won 2 Emmys. As Sally.
Yeah, yeah. She was great on that show.
Yeah, and it's just like, it just never... I think she was one, because I read her book, she was got into the alcohol and the drugs, and it just kind of like burned out for her.
Yeah. I just looked up Jenna Elfman. I did not know this. She was on Fear the Walking Dead. She did 75 episodes.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So
she was in a show. She was in a show I brought up. I think it was Mr. Dan. It's called Townies. Look up Townies, folks.
Oh yeah,
and look at the cast that is in that.
I've seen. Yep, I've seen that. Yep.
Just it blows. Billy Burr is in it. Berta from from 2.5 Men is in it. Molly Ringwald.
Yep.
The guy from Office Space, Livingston.
Yeah, Ron Livingston. Yeah, he was in that Freaks, or not Freaks. Man Who Killed Hitler and the Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. There you go. See how it wraps around?
Yeah, see, we got it all coming together.
It's coming together like a beautiful cake.
All right, my next movie is from 2018. It's also certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Did you pull all the stickers?
I did not. I did not. Upgrade. This is
a good movie.
This is a definitely a movie that caught me off guard. I got it on a whim. I forget who recommended it. Somebody on YouTube. Dan, it might have been you, maybe. If not,
it might have been Mr. Dan.
Might have been Mr. Dan. I don't know. Somebody recommended it on YouTube, and I just said, "Oh, what the hell? I'll check it out." But this guy gets mugged, and he gets a chip put in his body, and it gives him literally an upgrade.
Yeah.
And it's go into it not knowing much about it, and it's phenomenal. That's all I'll say. It's a great action movie.
Yes.
Full of surprises, just a hell of a lot of fun. I made some notes. The action sequences are great. The humor is great. It's sort of a revenge thriller kind of thing. But it's from the co-creator of Saw and Insidious, which would be Lee Winnell. So he wrote and directed it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I'm not going to say too much about it because go into it knowing as little as possible. But okay, so it wasn't Mr. Dan. Texas said upgrade rules, and that guy's also The Invitation, not the vampire one. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely check it out. So it's well worth its certified fresh rating. But no, I did not do that. I noticed that after I picked them all out. I'm like, these all have certified fresh on them. I did not do that on purpose.
That is a good one. I can recommend that one a lot. That's really good. All right. My next one up is a movie, in my opinion, should have won the Oscar in 2019. Ooh. And it's called Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I've never seen it, though.
This movie is absolutely awesome. With Shia LaBeouf, Dakota Johnson. I know people have a certain feeling with Dakota Johnson, and a Down syndrome kid who should have been nominated for a fucking Oscar for this role. It is such a beautiful movie. It is really good. I'll give you the synopsis of it. I had it all pulled up, and then when I was like looking for other stuff, but this movie should have won the Oscar, and was not even nominated. Zach, a man with Down syndrome, runs away from his residential nursing home to pursue his dream of becoming a wrestler. And Mick Foley's in it, but the guy he talks to in the beginning is Bruce Dern.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's got a great Bruce Dern, Thomas Hayden Church, the Punisher's in it, John Barthel, and the kid that has Down syndrome is Zach Gotskin, and if you remember when him, Dakota, and Shia came out on the Oscars, he got one of the first standing ovations of the Oscars that year when they came out to present like best script supervision or something like that. I think it should have been. It's just a beautiful movie, and it's just basically a road movie with them. It's just really a beautiful movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my list. Ken said I work with a special needs adult who has Down syndrome. I took him to see it, and he loved it. Great movie. I've heard nothing but good things about that, but I have never really heard what the movie was about.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful movie. I was like in tears watching it because it was so good, and it's on HBO Max.
Okay,
streaming.
I will definitely check that one out.
Yeah, because I don't like go. This is like an Oscar winner, but it had like everything that you would want in an Oscar movie. It had like Shia LaBeouf making a comeback. You had an unknown guy. You had after she did all those dirty 50 Shades movies. Dakota Johnson was very wholesome. She was very good in that movie too, and it's like one that I can't believe the Academy just didn't embrace. It's a beautiful story. It looked beautiful. I mean, I don't know. It just makes you wonder how sometimes the Academy like looks at movies and go, "Oh yeah, okay." Like what was that movie that was nominated with the gay? Oh God, it was like on a ship or something. Oh my God, with fashion models and stuff like that.
With
You know what I'm talking about.
The last Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're watching it and it's like, how the hell did that get nominated? And you watch something like The Outfit or Peanut Butter Falcon and just go, oh yeah, that's kind of, I can't remember what that.
I can't remember either, but I'm gonna look it up because that's gonna bother me.
Yeah, it bothers me because I can see the. Go on, help us out there, people. It was just nominated like a couple years ago, or maybe last year.
Amelia Perez?
No.
You sure?
No, it wasn't that. It had to deal with like fashion models, and they had them like all. Oh, I'll find it. Because I watched it and it was like it was on HBO Max or something, and I watched it and I was like, how in the hell could this win?
Oh, are you talking about Honora?
No.
Okay, because Honora won, but Amelia Perez didn't win. You're talking for Best Picture?
Yeah, this was Best Picture nominee.
Yeah. Last year was Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
I'm looking it up right now. As soon as I find it, I'll know it.
Okay.
Triangle of Sadness.
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
2 years. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
2022. Yeah, because people were talking about that and that Tar movie. Triangle of Sadness is yeah, if you sat through that damn thing, that was terrible.
Yeah, I have not seen that. And I
watched it because people were saying how great it was, and plus it was like French dubbed. Woody Harrelson is in it for some ass reason, and I swear to God, and I'm like watching this, and I'm like, how the hell is Woody Harrelson in this movie? You know, it was like one of those movies that got like the Palme d'Or at Cannes, and you know how they I knew it was going to do good because it was like nominated for a Golden Globe, but I couldn't believe it earned 3 nominations: Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. It's about gay models on a cruise. I'm not lying to you. That's what it is about.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I get it. That's a fashion model celebrity couple join an eventful cruise for the super rich. All right. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it. But
yeah. I'm telling you, you will turn it off in like 15 minutes. But I literally hung in there. It's like I have nothing against that, but it's just like I'm like going, okay, it's going to get better. No, it did not get better. And why Woody Harrelson was in it, I have no idea.
Money. That's why.
Yeah, money.
It makes the world go round. All right. I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. This next one is I don't know. It's probably not. Oh, it's definitely not certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It's one of those movies that I watched on streaming and then I bought the copy. That's why it's still sealed. But it is with Shailene Woodley and Ben Mendelsohn. It's called To Catch a Killer.
I recommended that one to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great one.
It's a great movie. And I watched this with Lori. We both really liked it. It's as far as cop movies go, it's I don't know. It's really more about the performances
of the captain and her.
Yeah, the relationship between these two characters. The opening sequence is really awesome too. The whole, I guess, crime maybe doesn't hold together so well, but it's worth it for the performances. So I would highly recommend seeing it for Shailene Woodley and Ben Mendelsohn if you like either one of them or both, like I do. Definitely check this out. I don't think this got much of a chance. I think it was. Did this come out theatrically and on video at the same time?
I think it. Yeah, I think so because I caught it streaming and I told you. I said you got to check this one out.
Yeah,
and I picked it up at Walmart as soon as I seen it because I said to you got to get that.
Yeah,
and watch that.
Yeah, I watched it on streaming. Me and Lori watched it, and it's directed by Damien Zyfron, and it was written by Damien, and I'm probably mangling that name, Damien Zyfron and Jonathan Wakeham, but it's from 2022. It was going to be
Netflix.
called. Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix now.
Okay.
If you guys got Netflix, go check that out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's well worth it. It's from of course, it says it's from the producers of Arrival and Memento, but who cares? They're the producers. That's just money. But yeah, Shailene Woodley put some money into it too. She's a producer, but great performances. Not necessarily a great movie, but well worth seeing.
Yeah, that's a great pick. That's a really good pick.
Some guy recommended it to me.
Some moron.
That's funny because I forgot that you recommended it to me. So you recommended it to me. I watched it. Now I'm recommending it to everybody else.
Yeah, that's a really strong movie. It really is. All right, my next pick is from 2012, and it's a really, really underrated movie. Has Amy Adams, Justin Timberlake, and Clint Eastwood. Trouble with the Curve.
Oh, I want to see that.
Oh, it's so good. It's really good. Um, the synopsis. Amy Adams is absolutely. You guys know I have a very soft spot for Amy Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too much on the Timberlake kid, but Amy Adams is Clint Eastwood's daughter, and she tries to get a relationship back with her dad, who's been like a major league scout for 60 years. So he's ailing, and he's like losing his she says in the movie, "You're losing your fastball, Daddy."
Mm.
Like that, and his sight is going because all these like major league scouts like ride these like beat up cars for miles and miles to go see the new like hot kid, that's out there.
Mm.
And he's in like every flea bag, motel, and he starts losing his sight. And that's how the movie Trouble with the Curve comes, because he's like losing what he had with it. And it's just a really good road story and a relationship movie between the daughter and Clint Eastwood.
Cool.
I literally forget about Timberlake because I'm not a big. John Goodman's in it also. Ed Lauder's in it. Character actors that you've seen, like George Weiner is in it.
Mm-hmm.
He plays the executive from that, like tries to bring him off the road, because he's not doing well. But yeah, that's a really, and it's not directed by Clint Eastwood. He just acts in it, and he's very good at it too. So
That's a movie that I've heard great things about, and I picked it up. I think at Half Price Books, really cheap. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but that'll move it up my list a little bit.
yeah, give it a watch. It's a nice story. It's just a nice overall father daughter story. So
Excellent, good pick.
thanks.
All right. My last pick of the evening. Well, not my last pick of the evening because we got a recommendation of the week, but my last of the overlooked gems. It's also certified fresh from Rotten Tomatoes. I swear to God.
8 out of the 10.
I did not do this. Oh, wait, this finger. Leave No Trace.
That's a good one, too.
Ben Foster. Have you seen this one?
Yes.
Okay. I think I mentioned it on the show before.
That's why I picked it up, because you had mentioned it, because it was on Hamilton Book. It was on your Hamilton Book.
Yeah, that's what I got it. Yeah, I got it from Hamilton Book. Yeah. Thomasine Harcourt Mackenzie plays Ben Foster's daughter, and he's a war veteran. They live off the grid. They literally live in a park, and they get caught, and they're forced to go back into society, and they just have a really tough time trying to adjust. And it sounds weird, but it's actually really good. It's about the relationship between the father and the daughter, and how they have to make adjustments, and how they're not really doing anything wrong. And I don't know, it kind of touched me. I thought it was really good. It's from the same guy that wrote and directed Winter's Bone.
Mm-hmm. It's got a nice look to it too.
Yeah, it's great cinematography. Absolutely. Very lush, very green. But if you liked Winter's Bone, it's not the same type of movie, but it's the same type of writing. But it's about this relationship, and it's really good. And again, it's a great movie.
Yeah, I highly recommend that, guys. Because Sean picked it up on Hamilton Book, not a sponsor, but please come.
Yeah,
I
forget. This is again another thing where I saw somebody recommended it on YouTube. I can't remember who, and I watched the trailer and I went, "That looks really, really good." And I picked it up on Hamilton Book, watched it, loved it. and I'm spreading the love to you guys. Definitely check it out. But
Yeah.
what I'm going to do with all the movies that we talked about tonight, all Jim's movies, all Kenny's movies, and my movies, I'm going to put them in one big playlist on the Talking Movies 2024 channel on YouTube, and it'll be called Overlooked Gems, so you can watch the trailers for all of these movies, and like I do for our recommendations every week. So, but I'm not going to split it up into 3 different playlists. It'll just be one playlist.
Yeah, Stacy, we'll recap all of our movies at when we get done. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're right on those two, though.
Yep.
All right. My last one is from 1991. It's a Mike Nichols movie.
Yep.
Regarding Henry with Harrison Ford and Annette Bening. And it's, who wrote it? J.J. Abrams wrote the movie.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. I have not seen that.
Okay, we got an update from Jim. Hey, guys, just wanted to update everybody on the situation. I got my wife home safe and sound. She's in a lot of pain. We'll be okay. Thank you for all your best wishes.
Okay,
sounds
excellent.
good, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Yes, thank you. Take care of Mrs. Jim.
Mrs. Jim.
Mrs. Jim. Good. Regarding Henry's a beautiful movie. I really think he should have got nominated for an Oscar for that movie. Basically, he goes out. Him and Annette Bening are like rich socialites. He's like a lawyer, like a high-priced lawyer who does like really mean things. But one night he goes out to a corner store to get a pack of smokes, and he gets shot in the head. And he's in a coma, and basically he doesn't remember anything. So he goes through rehab, and I'm trying to get the guy who's the rehab guy. He just passed away a couple years ago. Big, tall, black guy. What the hell's his name? I want to say Nunn. Billy Nunn. Billy Nunn. Yeah. He's not even in the records, and he's like one of like the main guys in it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the credits. I don't see that name.
Yeah, Billy Nunn. He plays Bradley, the therapist. Bill Nunn. And he goes when he's recovering with Harrison Ford and stuff. And Harrison Ford's basically like a vegetable in this. And he goes, "Hello, Sheila," like that. He goes, "Got me some of that." Like that, So like every nurse or something like that, he either says, "Going to get me some of that," or "Got me some of that," like that. And it's just a beautiful movie. It's very well done. Annette Bening is absolutely gorgeous in that movie, and she's really good. And it's a real. I don't want to tell you too much of the story. It's a really good story about like they're very bad, despicable people. But in the end, when hardship comes out, you see the best of them, And even the way like Harrison Ford treated his like secretary at work, it comes back to him.
Yeah.
So it's such a really good story. I highly recommend picking that one up if you guys haven't seen that. Regarding Henry, I think he does his best acting work since Witness in that movie. So that's my last pick.
Good pick. 91.
91.
Yeah. Okay. I remember when that came out. I just, I could not put the year to the time because that was one of the movies that played at my theater when I was a projectionist, but I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I wanted to see it, and I knew the plot, and I knew he was really good in it, but I just did not get a chance to see it. Because that was when did crap, I can't think of the name. I apologize, everybody. My memory is not what it used to be.
While you're thinking of that, I'll read Texas Corn. I do not remember the porn version of regarding horny. I do not remember that. I remember Frankenpenis.
Presumed Innocent. That's the movie I was trying to think of. Yeah, it came out right after Presumed Innocent.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was a great movie. Yeah. Regarding horny.
I did not see that one.
That the trailer for that will not be in the Overlooked.
Yeah, that will not be. Either will Frankenpenis. I remember when that came out because it was the Bobbit thing, and I remember. I remember we had when I worked at Movies Unlimited, we had a like a back room kind of thing, and our boss put up like a little note and it says Frankenpenis is in the house. that was the word, and it was just like on this like little card, you know. And I'm like, you're not going to draw anything on that, Mike, are you? And he's like, no. But we had, I'm not kidding you, when that came out with that whole Bobbit thing, I think Mike ordered like 5 copies of that, and that was like constantly out all the time. I think that was our biggest moneymaker in that.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Good Lord.
Stacy wants to know favorite video shop. You mean
I worked at Movies Unlimited, so
I worked briefly for Hollywood Video. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I worked
Hollywood.
I just put the keys on the counter one day and left.
Is that right? Oh man.
Yep.
That was my Movies Unlimited was my second job. But I worked there, like I worked 40 hours at Caldor, and then I would go put another 30 hours at Movies Unlimited. And I didn't care because it was like I was getting minimum wage, but I was getting free movies, and I could talk to about movies all day.
Yeah. When I worked at the theater, I worked at Kmart, and I also worked at a candy store, and I was putting in 70 hours a week for a little bit, and it was like it didn't even matter because working at the theater wasn't like working. It was like being at my dream job. So, okay, you know, you're paying me to do.
My mom would go, I never see you. And I'm like, well, you see me now. And she goes, no. She goes, I miss like hanging with you. I'm like, well, come to the video store. You're missing the point, love.
All right. It's time for movie recommendations.
All right. This one is a Tubi exclusive because all mine are movie recommendations are based on the great Tubi. Not a sponsor, but please, Tubi, come.
Yep.
This is a 1963 movie starring Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon. It's called Irma la Douce. Okay, the premise for it is very fascinating, and Shirley MacLaine is very becoming in this movie. Let me see. I had all these up before. All right. When a recently fired policeman falls in love with a French prostitute in Paris, he does not want her to be with other men, so he creates another alter ego. It's a very, very funny movie, and it's just basically, and it was shot in Paris. It's Billy Wilder directed it.
Okay,
it's a very funny movie. They have such great chemistry together, as you've seen from The Apartment when they did The Apartment together, and this just takes place in Paris. The little brothel is like basically they have to go up 4 flights of steps to get to the brothel that's on the top of it, and basically everybody sees what's happening because like there's like a little street that ends out there, and it's so much fun. And like I said, Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine have really good chemistry together. It's a long movie though; it's 2.5 hours, but it's very funny though.
Cool. So I've never heard of it.
Irma la Douce.
Never heard of it, but that's cool. I'm going to look forward to looking up the trailer because that's one thing when you guys mention movies that I haven't heard of, and I get to see the trailer and then I remember what you said about it. Putting that with the trailer, nine chances out of 10 it goes on my watch list. So
yeah, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's a Billy Wilder movie, so you know it's good. It's got
Yep.
It's got a 7.9 on IMDb, and it's very.
wow.
It's a very good movie. It's very, and you can't go wrong with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. Shirley MacLaine, when she was younger, was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Let's see. Just for shits and giggles, I'm looking to see what mine is. Okay. I just wanted to know what mine was on IMDb. It's always good to know that. Mine is, it's probably not, I don't know. It's not like it's an unheard of movie, but I think it may be a little bit more underseen, maybe not underrated. But I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, but I think it sort of fits tonight's topic. But it's 1 Hour Photo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, from Robin Williams, or with Robin Williams. It's basically he works at a 1 hour photo place, which doesn't mean anything to some people now.
Yeah,
it came out 23 years ago, but he basically is he kind of adopts this family that he develops their photos, and he's sort of obsessed with them, and he's very nice to them, and they love him when they go visit him at the store to get their pictures, but he's a little more obsessed than they know about him, and that's all I'm going to say. But it's one of the greatest performances from Robin Williams, and this is not Kenny's movie of the week. This is my movie. But this is really when I learned that Robin Williams was much more than just a freaky comedy actor. He's also just an insanely good serious actor. It's not a funny movie. It's a scary movie in a get under your skin, creepy kind of way. But it's really, really good. It was written and directed by Mark Romanek. Highly recommended. 1 Hour Photo.
That is really a good movie. There's one scene in it where he just like sort of cracks.
Yeah.
And just his facial expressions in it at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really well done. That's a great pick, Sean.
Thanks. Texas says Robin Williams is a complete nut in that film.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Texas says he's got a pick too. Honey, Don't. Lots of yams.
Ooh, Honey, Don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got that from.
You got that from Joe.
Joe from Movies. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I was gonna say somebody just picked that up or saw it somewhere. I was gonna say, is that on Look? But no, you got it. You got the copy on.
I really have to check that one out.
Thank you, Mr. Dan. All right. Well, we are actually done on time. Look at us go.
Yeah, look at that. Stinking Jim always makes us go over. This is how pros do it, Jim. If you're watching still.
That's all right. Yeah. No, sorry for the weird format tonight, guys. We had, like I said, Jim had a personal issue that he had to take care of, so he was in and out for the first half hour of the show. So kind of threw us off our game tonight a little bit, but he'll be back next show, which will be October 7th. And it'll probably have something to do. What? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you want to see Jim's picks, watch the first half hour of it, because he gives all of his movies and his pick of the week too. Oh yeah, I will go over all of the picks since I'm sitting here picking.
Yeah, I've got his picks. And do you want to go over your picks?
Yeah, my picks were okay because I forgot. I'm sorry, Stacy. I promised you to go over all of the picks too.
I'll get Jim.
All right, my picks were What's Up, Doc, 1972, Out to Sea, 1997, The American, 2010, The Thrill of It All, 1963, Big Night, 1996, Pieces of April, 2003, That Thing You Do, 1996, Peanut Butter Falcon, 2019, The Trouble with the Curve, 2012, and Regarding Henry, 1991. And my pick and my three Redford movies were 3 Days of the Condor, Jeremiah Johnson, and An Unfinished Life. And my to-be pick was Irma La Douche.
All right. Uh,
Do you want me to go through Jim's really quick?
I got Jim's. I wrote Pretty Poison underneath.
Oh, okay.
Jim's,
And
and I
that
didn't
and
want
that be my buddy Ken from Hiding Out, the 1997 87 movie with John Cryer. That's where that is from. The song.
hey,
It's,
fanfare. You got a fan of Pieces of April.
oh, there you go.
Welcome to the show. As
Welcome,
we sign
fanfare.
off. Jim's picks were I don't have the. Do you have the years on his?
No, I just he
Okay.
didn't provide the years.
Okay.
Stinking loser.
Jim's movies were American Pop from 1980, Bad Times at the El Royale, Brain Dead, not the
Peter Jackson.
the Peter Jackson one, Cheap Thrills, Deep Rising, Extreme Prejudice, Knowing with Nicolas Cage, Rush, Warning Sign, and The Wild Geese. Did I get them all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And my picks were Leave No Trace from 2018, I think.
Yep.
To Catch a Killer from 2022, Upgrade from 2018, The Ninth Configuration from 1980, Love and Monsters from 2020, A Dark Song from 2016, The Big Sick from 2017, Freaks from 2018, The Woman King from 2022, and The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot from 2018. And my recommendation for the week was 1 Hour Photo from 2002. And my Robert Redford films were The Great Waldo Pepper from 1975, The Natural from 1984, and All Is Lost from 2013.
Great.
There you go. That was the show.
That was the big show.
That was the big show. And like I said, I will be putting trailers for all of our overlooked gems in a playlist on the Talking Movies 2024 YouTube channel. So if you're watching on my channel, Movie Assault, you can always watch this show on the Talking Movies 2024 channel as well. We simulcast on that. That's the home base of the show. And I always put our recommended movies, all of Jim's, all of mine, and all of Kenny's recommended movies every week in a playlist. So if you miss them, you can always find them right after the show. But I'll be putting a big, giant 30-movie playlist of all of these so you can see what these movies are all about. Hopefully, they all have trailers on YouTube. So that's it. That's the show for tonight. And again, apologize for the weird format. But we'll be back October 7th, and it'll probably have something to do with Halloween, being that it's spooky month. And I want to thank everybody in the chat. Thank you for asking some good questions and keeping involved. And that'll be it till next time. So we appreciate it. And good night.
See you guys. Thanks a lot.
We'll see you.
Bye.